got Gay. Hi, Gay.
Hi.
Okay, right. Nice to have you. Right, okay, let's get cracking. So, I think we'll start today lying down on our backs. So, I've been doing a lot of twistery classes this week because I feel like people's circulation needs boosting where it's been a little bit cold. So twists are super important for our range of mobility and stability in our lower back. So we'll be working a bit of that, and it's obviously good just to release fresh nutrients into the blood. So they make you feel amazing. So we'll do a bit of that. But if you come and start in knee knock pose, so knees together, actually Debbie's ahead of the game, knees together, feet mat width apart, and just come to lie down. I like starting the practice lying down. It makes it a bit more cyclical. So just feeling the points of contact on the earth, just tuning into the body now, tuning into the breath, and notice the residue of your day, maybe any tension, just notice where it might have landed in the body. So not in a negative sense, just anything you've been doing, anything you've been feeling that will be resonated into the breath, which then resonates into the body. So can you just notice that? So first, notice the breath, notice the quality of the breath, and notice where you're breathing to. Notice how that makes you feel. And then notice how the body, without you changing a thing, starts to draw the breath a little bit deeper on its own. And just let that be. Just allow for that to be. And then use the mind to scan the body to notice where any tension might have landed. Can you feel the tension, or can you breathe to it? And if you have any thoughts in your mind that are negative, perhaps, then just let them move to the periphery. So you don't need them, they're not going to help you. So the thinking mind will produce thoughts throughout your practice. That's just what the mind does. And it's not the thoughts themselves that can harm us, it's identification with them. So that's not saying that we'll be ignorant to not engage with our thoughts. It wouldn't make you ignorant. It just makes you a little bit more considered, a little bit more space, in the sense that you find that space in between stimulus and the response. You're less reactive, you're more considered. So breathe into that space in between stimulus and response. Can you slip into that place without letting the mind tell you that it's a negative? It's not, it's a positive. And then start to deepen the breath a little bit. Can you feel the breath move? Can you feel the inhales and the exhales? And then on the next inhale, start to fill up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Stretch the breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Inhale, notice the difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice a shift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and return to the natural rhythm of the breath. Notice the subtle changes in the breath and the body as you return to the natural rhythm of your breath. And then maybe just start to notice that. Maybe set an intention for your practice now in this space. It can be for someone that needs the practice more than you, or it could just be for you. Whatever is best for you, what feels good, what resonates with you. And if you're struggling with that, you can come to an affirmation. So it could be, I am anything, I am enough, I am strong, I am amazing. You're all amazing, I know you all are. And then start to deepen the breath. And then crack open into the eyes and just drop the knees over to the right. So just windscreen wiping the legs a little bit. And just as early in our practice, gaze over to the left if you have the range of motion. Don't worry if you don't want to get there just yet. And then take the legs back up, drop them over to the other side. Just melting the body down. And then slowly draw everything all the way back up. We'll extend the legs up towards the sky. Start to flex through the feet and then point through the toes. Flex the feet and then point the toes. Flex and point. So feel that engagement from the heels all the way to the sit bones. Point and flex. Point and flex the feet and then point them. And then pausing with the feet flex, slowly lower them, take the palms and rotate them down. Hover the ankles an inch or so above the earth, feel the core engage. Inhale, lift them back up, and then lift the sit bones gently off the earth, and then exhale, slowly lower down, feeling the core engage. Inhale, lift up, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower down, keep on going. Inhaling, lifting up. You'll feel that fire in your core straight away. Lovely, guys. Keep the feet nice and flexed, so keep them engaged. Really nice. Feel that momentum. Really nice. And you want to avoid swinging the legs towards the face when you lift up. You want to kick them up just towards the ceiling, like a little bounce. Really nice, guys. 2 more of those. Lovely. And then slowly start to hug the knees into the chest, give yourself a big squeeze, and then just rock from side to side. Just massage out the lower spine. And then take the hands underneath the knees and just start to rock from the sit bones all the way towards the shoulders, just massaging out the spine. Have a nice little play. And then bring yourself cross through the ankles up to a comfortable seated position. Take the hands to the knees, grow the crown nice and high. And you want to center the crown on top of the tailbone. And you can lean back a little bit if that's how you need to get there. Take a big inhale. And then exhale out through the mouth. Take the right hand, take it on top of the left knee. Take the left hand and start to arc and bow it over to the right hand side. Externally rotate that arm, spark up the fingertips, growing through the crown of the head. Now lean back a little bit, creating space through the left side body. Keep breathing. Use the breath to create space where space is needed. You know the drill. Lovely, guys. And then inhale, come back. And then place that left hand to the floor and extend the right arm alongside the ear. Now root down through that right sit bone. Option to take the forearm down. Option to take it up. So meet yourself where you are. There's no hierarchy. And then slowly take it all the way back up to center. Interlace the hands behind you. Broaden through the collarbones. Take a big breath in through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. Take the left hand to the right knee and extend the right arm alongside the ear. Bowing through the side body, grow through the crown of the head. External rotation of that right arm, and just look up if that feels good to you. Use the breath to breathe into the right side of the body. Lean back in space a little bit if you like. And then slowly come all the way up. Take the right hand to the floor and extend the left arm alongside the ear. Left sit bone roots down towards the floor. Breathe. Find that space, creating space where space is needed. Use the breath. And then slowly start to bring yourself all the way back up. Just take the hands either side of you, tent the fingers, and just take the chin to the chest. Melt the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. So just find that space and find the breath. Close into the eyes, just a little bit of introspection. Come back to your intention. And then crack back open into the eyes. Lean back onto the sit bones a little bit, and then just lift the legs up. So we're coming into boat pose. Draw the arms alongside the body, take an inhale, and then exhale, lower down, so you're in a low boat. So really spread through the toes here. Palms rotate up. You'll feel the core engage straight away. And then take the hands in Kali Mudra, so a little bit like a gun, and roll onto the right sit bone, and then point the fingers over to the left. Take an inhale, and then hug it in. Lowering down. Hug it in. Lower down. Hug it in, really stoking the core now. Lower. I should have mentioned we do a little bit of core today. Hug it in, lower down. Hug it in. One more time, lower down. Hug it in. And then shift, go over to the other side. So rolling onto the left sit bone. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Well done, guys. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, and then come all the way back up, find your boat, and then cross through the ankles, woo, and then come all the way back, find your tabletop position, wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Feels good to come here, hey? Spread through the fingers, dip the belly down, gaze up, look forward, melt shoulders down the back. Exhale, push the earth away and around. Hey, this feels so good, hey, now, doesn't it? You're like, no, Rosie. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling to round. So treat this like self-massage. You're really rolling through the spine. You're creating space. But the spine loves this. You're kind of letting it know that it's about to move. But it's super intelligent, so it loves to know what's going on. So we're just communicating with our body by coming to a place like this. And again, we contract a lot of areas of the body through modern life, and these sorts of moves just work to counter that. But we're just communicating. The body speaks a language, but it's a very physical one. So we don't know how to listen to it, because as humans, when we speak, we listen for an actual language. But the body's language is physical. So just listen up to your own body. I'll start banging on about this sort of thing now. As you notice, rotate your hands in. So rotate the fingertips towards the knees. I just subtly did that then. And then take your cat-cows with the hands rotated. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Push the earth away. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, rounding. Follow the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And then slowly flip the palms round. Take the sit bones over to the left. Gaze over to the left. Take the tailbone over to the right. Gaze over to the right. So just a little bit of a wiggle in the hips. Hips don't lie, just like a dog wagging its tail. Beautiful dogs, like Jester. I really want to get a dog. Has anyone got a spare dog they want to lend me? I'm joking. I feel like down south, everyone has so many dogs. And then pausing with a neutral spine. Take an easy inhale to lengthen. And then easy exhale, coming back to neutral. We're going to take the right hand, wrap it around the head and the neck. Take an inhale, lift up. The elbow lifts up. Exhale, take the right elbow and just tap it towards the left elbow crease. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, take it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift up. Now take that right hand high like a wingspan. Exhale, put the right hand underneath the left side and the head and the temple comes down. Inhaling, rising like a beautiful bird. Exhaling, take it down. Keeping it dynamic. Inhaling, lifting up. Lovely. Exhaling down. Beautiful, guys. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more inhale, and on the exhale, pausing your twist. And just leave that there. Take the side of the head and the temple down. Now extend the right arm forward. Notice how the pelvis wants to follow the line of the spine. See if you can hug it back. You've done this with me before. We inhale the left hand high and take the inner right thigh. See if you can square the hips off a little bit. Now we're always dumping into that right shoulder. It's an external rotation of that left shoulder, so really melting it down the back. Keep breathing. Option to stay here. Option to extend the left leg back. So you just come to the ball of that left foot. Keep breathing. Keep energizing. Excuse the pun, that's the name of this class, isn't it? Keep energizing. Engage the core and start to lift that left leg up if you like. So just play around with that. Again, really engage that core, spread through the toes. And then slowly lower it down. Plant the left hand down, plant the right hand down. Take a big breath in to lengthen. And then exhaling, rounding, follow the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, tuck through the toes. Send the sit bones high. Come to a bent knee, downward facing dog. So deeply bend the knees. Keep the feet to hip width distance. Drive the hands forward and send the sit bones high. Wrap the triceps out. Let the head be heavy. Now extend the left leg. Keep the right leg bent. And then extend the right leg, bend into the left knee. So slowly breathing into the hamstrings. Just waking up the body. Just letting the body know we're going to be moving. So we're just being gentle with the hammies, just because they are super important. Doesn't matter how many years you practice yoga, your hamstrings can still rebel. I'd say they rebel more than most other parts of the body. So just go easy on them. And then find some stillness in your dog. And just breathe. Follow the breath. And then come to the balls of the feet. Inhale, track it forward, track the shoulders over the wrists. Come to a plank position. Crown reaches forward, heels come back. Now isolate a bit of movement into the shoulders. So just oiling up the shoulders a little bit. And then with the core engaged, inhale the right leg, hover an inch or so above the earth. Come to the fingertips of the left hand, send it forward. Option, it's just an option, you don't have to come there. And then plant the hand down, plant the foot down, send it back to a downward facing dog. Come back to a dog. Take a nice deep breath in and then exhale it out. Inhale, track forward back to your plank position. Try it on the other side, hover the left leg an inch or so above the earth and then send the right hand forward like Superman. Lovely superwomen, gender neutral superheroes. Got to be PC. Really nice. You glance forward a little bit. As you look down, you go down and then slowly release. Send it back, downward facing dog. Take the knees to the floor and just walk the hands back in space. So take the heels back, the sit bones towards the heels, and then broaden through the collarbones. Take a big inhale through the nose and then exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling and then exhale, walk the hands forward, come back to that tabletop position, take a big breath in, lengthen and then exhale, round through the spine and then pause, come back to that tabletop position. Take the left hand and wrap it around the back of the head, so where the head meets the neck. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, exhale, left elbow to right elbow crease. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, taking it down. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, release that left arm like a wingspan, spark up the fingertips. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right side of the head and the temple comes down. Inhaling, lifting up, spark up the fingertips. Exhaling, taking it down. Inhaling, lifting up, lengthen like beautiful birds. Exhale, take it down. Inhaling, lifting up, lengthen. And then exhale, take it down. Keep dynamic. I love it dynamic. Take the side of the head and temple down and extend the right arm forward. Keep breathing. Wrap that right shoulder down the back. So you want to look up a little bit. You don't want to be dumping into that left shoulder. Really nice. Now take a variation that suits you. Take the right hand high. Maybe grab the bind to the inner left thigh. Maybe stay as you are. And then play around with extending the foot back behind you. So left foot back. Lovely. Flex through that foot. Beautiful. And see if you can lift it up. So extend. Sorry, wrong foot. Right foot back. Ignore me. You must have been thinking, what is she on about? Right foot lifts up if you're going to play with the balance. Little bit of Cirque du Soleil for you. It's just testing you. That's it, guys. Really nice. And then slowly release it down. Oh, hi, Michael. I didn't see you sneak in there. Nice to see you. And then plant that palm down. You've got a whole crew. And then take a nice, easy inhale, find length. And then easy exhale round. So just roll out through the spine. Back to your cat-cows. Easy inhale. Easy exhale. Lovely, guys. And then pausing with a neutral spine. Tuck through the toes so the kneecaps lift up. Engaging through the core. And then take an inhale. Exhale. Send it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale it out. Come to the balls of the feet. Tuck the tailbone. Round and roll. Track shoulders over the wrist. Melt shoulder blades down the back as you look up to lengthen. Chin to chest. Navel to spine. Sending it back. Downward facing dog. Just flushing out the joints. Inhaling. Tracking everything forward. Dip the pelvis down. Gazing up. Lengthen. Chin to chest. Navel to spine. Downward facing dog. Nice cleansing breath in. And then exhale it out. Inhale the right leg up and back behind you. Find a three-legged dog. And then option to take the left hand, take it halfway back to the mat. Option, take it further, take the weight into that left heel and extend that left arm alongside the left hip. Redistribute the weight from that right wrist and just play with it. See how you get on, lovely. And then slowly release, come back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward back to that plank, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Inhale, roll through the toes, broaden through the collarbones, lift up, find an up dog. Stay for another breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then slowly hug navel to spine, roll through the toes, send it back. Downward facing dog, nice deep breath in. And then exhale it out. Inhaling left leg up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Option to tense the fingers and take them back, the right hand halfway back. And then option to draw that hand alongside the hip. Little bit of a play, little bit of a balance. Meet yourself where you are. You don't have to go all the way there. Really nice, guys. Nice, Debbie. Have a little play. Beautiful. Well done, Chris. This is beautiful work. You're all doing amazingly. And then slowly release. Remember, there's no hierarchy. Slowly release and then come all the way back. Downward facing dog. Let's roll through the joints. Come to the balls of the feet. Tuck the tailbone. Round and roll. Take it forward like a human wave. Chin to chest. Navel to spine. Sending it back. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk the hands to meet the feet at the back of the mat from here. Just nice and slowly. And then just take a nice forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Let the neck be long. Take a deep bend in the knees now. So you can really just let everything go. Let the upper body go. And then maybe sway from side to side a little bit. Just notice how it feels to be you in your body this morning. And then take the left hand, take it underneath the face, and then start to extend through that right leg a little bit. So plug that right knee up into that thigh. And then take the right hand to the lower back and externally rotate that right shoulder and lift the right hand high. Spark up the fingertips. Look up if that feels available to you. And then slowly come all the way back down. Take the right hand underneath the face, start to extend that left leg, plug that left kneecap up into that thigh, and then take the right hand behind the lower back, externally rotate the left shoulder open, and then lift the left hand high and take another twist. Breathing. And then slowly lower everything back down. Start to walk the hands forward and then come all the way back into that downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, shift the weight forward. And then shift the shoulders slightly over the wrist. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Inhale, find the back bend. Roll through the toes, melt shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Sending it back, downward facing dog. Nice, easy inhale. Easy exhale. Walk the hands back in space a little bit. Shorten the stance of your dog. Take the right hand, wrap it around the left ankle. You can bend through the left knee if you like. Now redistribute again that weight from that left wrist. Like take it into the legs a little bit and gaze underneath that left armpit. Keep breathing. And you can bend through that knee if you need to, and then slowly come back to the other side, and just do the same on the other side, just wringing out the body, finding that space. And then slowly come all the way back, lengthen your dog, take a big breath in through the nose. Bottom of the exhale, come to the balls of the feet, bend through the knees, glance forward, step, hop or float to the front of the mat from here. Another nice juicy fold when you get there. So keep on folding, keep swaying from side to side if you like. Ask yourself what you said yes to today, what you said no to. Where are you saying yes when you mean no? Where are you giving your power away? Don't give your power away, it's yours, keep it. Just check in, a little bit of introspection. Where might you be saying yes when you mean no? Where might you need to stand in your authenticity a bit more? We're all guilty of that as humans. So come back to you. Who are you? Who are you opposed to the avatar that you present yourself out into the world every day? Who are you? Who's the essence of you, the core of you? Can you release the head and neck a little bit more? So you'll hold on to that tension without realizing. Can you let the head completely go? And now imagine any worries, any stresses falling out of the crown of your head onto the floor in front of you. That's always quite nice, isn't it? So let's imagine coronavirus disappearing. It's gone. It's gone forever. Really nice, guys. Right, before I lose the plot, let's plant the left hand underneath the face. Look up, lengthen a little bit. Same as we did before. Now this time make it a little bit more dynamic. Bend through the left knee, lift the right hand high and circle it straight back down. Right hand underneath the face, lift the left hand high, circle it back down. So just keeping it a bit more dynamic. One more on each side. I'm eating my jewelry again. So really just opening, really loosening up oiling up the joints a little bit. And then on the next inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, melt the body down. Root down to rise up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Look up, watch the palms touch. And then exhale, brushing the third eye with the thumb. Bring the hands to heart center. Closing into the eyes, physically feel the heart beating into the chest. Again, let's get back to some introspection. Let's draw in our prana. Where can you draw in your energy as opposed to giving it away? I know you're all super lovely people, so you do probably give your energy away quite easily. Not easily, but you know, we're givers, aren't we? We're told to give, to give, to give. But where can you give back to you? Can you do that in your practice today? And then draw the palms to heart center, to alongside the body, sorry. Palms rotate out. Keep the eyes closed, just roll into the balls of the feet. And then the heels, just find your center of mass. This helps with your balance. Balance improves concentration and memory. So just notice that. Notice what happens when you close into the eyes. Notice what happens when the other senses are told to do the thinking for you instead. So can you feel into that? Notice how amazing you are. You're bloody amazing. And then come all the way back to center. Come back to your intention, your affirmation. You're all amazing. Crack open into the eyes. Inhale the hands high. Look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, cactus the arms open. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, take a twist, cactus the arms open over to the left, hug the right hip back. Inhale, high. Exhale, twist, cactus the arms open, hug the left thigh bone back. Inhaling high, exhale, big circle with the arms hinging at the hips, melting the body over the legs. Inhale, find length through the spine, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot back, followed by the left foot. Shift the weight forward and lower through. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, roll through the toes, navel to spine. Downward facing dog, nice deep breath in. Exhale, one more breath here, keeping it quick. Bottom of the exhale, bend through the knees, glance forward, step, hop or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, find length through the spine, find a flat back. Exhaling, fold, root down to rise up, root down through the soles of the feet. Inhale, inhale, look up, see thumbs. Exhale, cactus the arms open, leading with the heart. Inhaling, hands reach up. Exhale, big, big circle with the arms, melt the body down. Inhale to find length. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, followed by the right foot. Come to your plank. Shift the weight forward and lower through. Lovely. Inhale, find your back bend, up dog or cobra. Exhale, sending it back. Downward facing dog. 2 cycles of breath here. Deep breath in. Exhale, make sure your feet are hip width distance. Inhaling. Bottom of the exhale, step, hop or float to the front of the mat. Look where you want to go. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhaling, fold, melt the body down. Root down to rise up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Look up, watch the palms touch. Exhale, cactus, the arms open, lead with the heart. Lovely. Inhaling, hands high. Exhale, big circle with the arms hinging at the hips, melting the body down. Really nice. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, plant the palms down now. Take an inhale here. Exhale, take the weight into the hands and jump it back. Option to jump it back. Make sure you bend the elbows when you get there. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, send it back. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. One breath here. Bottom of the exhale, bend through the knees, glance forward, step, hop or float to the front of the mat. Big toe bones to touch. Dip the sit bones back, draw the arms alongside the ears, come to your chair. Take the weight into the heels, draw up through the quads so the kneecaps lift up. Spark through the fingertips, keep breathing. Lovely, guys. See if you can send the sit bones a little bit lower. Just check in with the knees, make sure they're not tracking over the toes. Bring the hands to heart center and take that right elbow outside the left knee and take a little twist. Grow through the crown of the head. And just notice, make sure that right knee's not tracking over the left. Breathe. And you really want to get the hands to heart center. Melt that left shoulder down the back. Take an inhale, inhale, inhale. Lift up, lengthen through the legs. Exhale, take the hands back to heart center. Dip and sweep. Take the left elbow outside the right knee. Again, melt that shoulder down the back. Keep on breathing. Really nice. Can you open? Can you grow through the crown of the head? Can you lengthen? Can you create more space in the body? Lovely, guys. And then slowly lifting all the way back up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, draw the hands alongside the body and just heel toe the feet back to hip width distance and close into the eyes. Little bit of introspection again. Just breathe. Follow the breath. Come back to your intention. Crack open into the eyes. Inhale, the hands high. Exhale, big circle with the arms, melting the body over the legs. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, plant through the palms. Option to take a vinyasa. Option to just go straight to your downward facing dog. That's always an option. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Lovely, guys. Take a nice easy inhale when you get there. Easy exhale. Inhale, right leg up and back behind you. Find your 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee to the left elbow. Track shoulders over the wrists. Hug it in. Inhaling, lifting up. So it's a little twist. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Take a twist. Track shoulders over the wrists. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, take a twist. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, take a twist. Now pause here, push the other way from you, dome through the upper back. Send that right leg out so you're on the knife edge of the right foot. Shift the weight forward and bend through the elbows, chaturanga the arms, and come back. Shift it forward, bend through the elbows, and take it back. Shift it forward, bend through the elbows, take it back. Now take the right hand underneath the face. Roll onto the flat of the left foot. Inhale the right hand high. Coming into your fallen triangle. Lift up through the hips. Now let's take circles with that left wrist. Breathe. And then take a big circle with that left arm coming up that shoulder. Lovely. Lift up through the sides of the waist. One more big inhale. And then plant the left hand down. And send the right leg back up behind you. 3-legged dog, like nothing ever happened. And then exhale, draw the left knee towards you, track shoulders over the wrist. Place that foot in between the hands, back knee comes down, untuck the back toe, engage in the thighs. Inhale, 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 lift the hand high, spark up the fingertips. Exhale, cactus the arms open, lead with the heart, be nice and proud. Now remember not to dump too much into lower back if you have any issues there. You can lift out, keep the arms cactused, is that a word? And breathe, be proud of yourselves. Keep breathing. And then inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Take a twist over to the right, hands to heart center. Now option to tuck through the back toe, back leg lift. Now really energize through that back leg. Really melt that right shoulder down the back. So you're in twisted lunge. Keep breathing. Follow the breath. Really active through that back leg. It's really tempting just to have it sagging down. Keep breathing. Now slowly plant the palms, frame the front foot. We're going to take the weight into the right foot and lift up. Find a standing split, standing L I call this. Now let the head be heavy. Breathe here. Really active through that back leg. Micro bend the standing leg. So you're cushioning the joint. So you go from there to there. And then start to bend through the left leg. Hug the left knee towards the right leg. And then expanding. Contracting, expanding, contracting. So you're cushioning the joints as you come down. Expand, contract, expanding. Pause here. Take the left hand to the floor and inhale the right hand high. Take a twist. Now this is an internal rotation for the hips. My hips do not like this, but it's good for you. So feel into that and then circle through that right wrist. And then take that hand all the way back down and take a big step. Left foot comes all the way back in space. Draw the left arm alongside the ear, followed by the right. Really active through that right leg. You'll feel super alive in that leg. And then inhale, inhale, rise up. Find your high lunge. Woo, take the hands to the hips and just lengthen through that front leg for a second. A lot of work. Really nice. And then inhale the hands high, come back to that high lunge, square or frontal hip points. And then exhale, draw the arms in front of you and then the right hand behind you. Take a twist like a pendulum. Inhale, the hands reach up. Exhale, take a twist. Inhaling, lifting. Follow the breath. Exhaling, take it down, take a twist. Inhaling, lifting like beautiful birds again. And then exhale, twist it. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, big circle with the arms, frame the front foot. Come to the ball of the back foot. And then send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Oh, give that leg a little shake if you like. And then walk the hands back. So you come to the heel of the left foot. So you're in a supported warrior three. So hands are on the floor. Lovely, guys. And then take the left hand to the left hip, right hand to the right hip. In your sassy warrior three, crown of the head reaching forward. You're flying. Breathe. And then start to micro bend the standing leg. Look up, you go up, bend through the right leg, draw it up towards you. Really nice. So nice long spine. We're just going to extend. You don't have to do the rolling action like I am. Just flex that foot in front of you. See if you can lift it up a little bit more. Now you don't want to lean back. You want to be long through the body. Take an inhale, see if you can lift that leg a little bit higher, and then slowly release. Shake everything out. Shake out the wrist, shake out the legs. So when we go into fight or flight, all the blood runs into our limbs. We need the blood to be here. So that's why we down-regulate stress in yoga. And we do that by shaking out our bodies. So shake out, shake out. Don't care how silly you look. It's only me. You're like, yeah, we don't want to look silly with you, Rosie fans. But just do it. Shake out whenever you can. Do it when you wake up in the morning. It's the best thing in the world. Inhale, hands high, reach up. Think of all the good stuff. Exhale, hinge at the hips, melt the body down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, walk it forward. Option to take a vinyasa. I'm skipping out on that. Option to meet in downward facing dog. Your body, your call, your time on the mat. Just take the knees to the floor for a second and then walk the hands back. So we're going to take the knees in line with the hips. And then just take the weight into the heels, tuck the pinky toes in, and then walk the body back. So head and neck to neutral, take a big breath in. And then exhale. Big breath in through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. Lovely, guys. Walk the hands forward. Plant through the palms when you're ready. And then come all the way back to your downward facing dog. Really nice, guys. Take a big breath in. And then exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale, left leg up and back behind you. Three-legged dog. Lovely, guys. Use the breath to get that leg high. Exhale, draw the left knee to the right elbow. Take a twist. Track shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Send that leg high, high, high. Exhale, draw the left knee to the right elbow. Take a twist. Inhaling, lifting. All the way back up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling, lifting up. And then exhale, take another little twist. And then extend that left leg out, knife edge of the left foot. Shift the weight forward, bend through the elbows, and then hug it in. Shift the weight forward, bend through the elbows, hug it in. Shift the weight forward, bend through the elbows, hug it in. Left hand underneath the face, plant the back foot down, and then inhale, right hand reaches high. Fallen triangle, fallen stars. You're flying stars, you lot. You're shooting stars. Start to roll through that right wrist. Breathe. And then take big circles with that right arm. Lift up through the side waist. Big circles. And then plant that right hand down. Send the left leg high. And then exhale. Track the shoulders over the wrist. Glance forward. Place the foot in between the hands. Back knee comes down, untuck the back toe. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Lifting hand high. Exhaling, cactus, the arms open. Lead with the heart. Inhaling, hands high. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a twist over to the left. Grow through the crown of the head. Really nice. Tuck through the back toe. And you're in your twisted lunge. Now really draw the hands to heart center. So you're really pushing the hands together. And you're really melting that left shoulder down the back. Active through the back leg. Really energize that heel towards the back of the room. Lovely. And then super slowly release the hands down. Frame the front foot, really active through the inner thighs. And send the right leg up, up, up. Standing L. Artist previously known as standing split. And then start to bend through the left leg. Hug the right knee in. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contracting. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cushion the joint as you come down. So bend through that left leg. Inhale. Exhale. One more expansion. Take the right hand out to the right. Lift the left hand high. Take a twist. Breathe. Internal rotation of the hips. Hips don't always love this. And then slowly take the left hand down. I sound like a Blue Peter presenter then. And slowly step it back. Frame the front foot. Now draw the right arm alongside the ear. Engage in the thigh. Left arm, you're in a human diagonal. And then use the core to inhale, inhale, inhale. Oh yeah, you're in your high lunge. Take the hands to the hips and just extend that left leg. Give it a little break. Done a lot of work for you. And then extend the right arm. Both hands high. Victory arms. And then take the arms forward, reaching forward. And then take the left hand back. Take a twist. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, take a twist. Inhaling, lifting up. And then exhale, twist one more time. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale, big circle with the arms hinging at the hips. Melt the body down. Plant through the palms and send the left leg high. Give it a little shake. A lot of work on that leg. Feeling alive in that left leg. And then walk the hands back. Right heel comes to the floor. Supported warrior three. Active through the back leg. Making sure the toes are tracking the eye of the knee. So you don't want your toes playing out. That's what they'll want to do to support you. It's not great for your knees. And then take the left hand to the left hip. Grow through the crown of the head. Use the core. And then take the right hand to the hip. Sassy warrior threes. Ooh, so if I look at you, I'll fall out. So maybe I won't. And that's it. Look up, you go up, start to hug that left knee in, and then draw your body up. Lovely. Really nice. Now extend that leg in front of you. Flex through that foot. Take an inhale. Can you lift it a little bit higher? Grow through the crown of the head. Nice long spine. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, lifting it up. Lift it up a little bit more. Flex through that foot. And then release it. And shake it out like Taylor Swift. Not actually like Taylor Swift. I'll get the tunes on next time, I promise. But just shake everything out. Take the hands high. Shake the wrists out. Shake out the ankles. Shake the legs. Lovely Debbie. She's shaking it. She's like Shakira. And then pausing. And then a little bit of introspection. Close into the eyes. Palms rotate out. Take a big breath in. And then exhale. Lion's breath out through the mouth. Let it go. Inhaling, filling up. And then exhale, release, let everything go. Crack open into the eyes. Inhale, the hands high. Exhale, big circle with the arms hinging at the hips, melting the body down. Inhale to lengthen. And then walk the hands forward. Option to take a vinyasa. Option to meet in your downward facing dog. My vinyasa just was me crawling on the floor there. Did you notice? It's a really great vinyasa. I just gave up halfway through. If you feel like doing that, that's fine. And then everyone take the knees to the floor. Take the big toe bones to touch. Take the sit bones towards the heels. Come into a mandatory child's pose because you deserve it. Take the forehead down to the earth. That's it. Keep breathing. And then just rock the forehead from side to side. Little bit of self-massage, a little bit of face massage. Breathe, really nice. So relax the muscles in the face, unhinge the jaw, take the tip of the tongue away from the roof of the mouth that will want to hang out there. And just making sure that you are down regulating that stress response just by being with your breath and being with your body. You've done the hardest part, and that is coming to the mat. So just congratulate yourself and just notice what the mind's doing. Just watch the mind, just check in with it without becoming it, and just notice maybe the fictional stories that it might start to tell you. It might be negative. If it's negative, ignore it. I'd say 100% of all negative thoughts are false. They're fictional. So come back to the breath. And then start to extend the arms in front of you and just walk the hands over to the right. Have the left sit bone melt towards the left heel. Left hand sits on top of the right hand. So you're stretching out through the side waist. Breathe. And then come all the way back to center. And just do the same on the other side. So just walking the hands to the opposite side of the room. And just melting the body down. And can you breathe? Can you create more space in between each rib cage with each breath? And when you do that, can you walk the hands a little bit further away from the midline? Use the breath to help you get there. Lovely, guys. Just softening with the breath. And then slowly come all the way back to center. And then let's frame the face with the hands. And then from here, I know you think I'm just doing that for a laugh, but it's really good alignment. So then plant the palms down from here. Shift the weight forward, tuck through the toes, and then come to dolphin. You might want to wiggle a little bit further forward. So glance slightly forward. So this is down dog with the forearms to the earth. Glance slightly forward and then just walk the feet in a little bit, just a touch. Spread through the fingers and then wiggle them in a little bit more. Keep breathing, push the earth away from you with the forearms. Active through the legs, active through the arms. And then slowly start to wiggle the legs back. Find your forearm plank. So interlace the hands in this position. Now you don't want to lift the hips up too much and you don't want to sag them down. They need to be just in the middle. Glance slightly forwards. heels radiate back. Now breathe, we'll be holding here for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the big toe bones to touch, so stay here. Roll to the knife edge of the left foot and keep the upper body in line to the top of the mat. So you're in a twist. Breathe. Push the earth away from you with the forearms. And then come back to center. Do the same on the other side. Knife edge of the right foot. Upper body faces forward. Another little twist. Always intense, eh? And then come all the way back. And then melt the pelvis to the earth. Find your Sphinx pose. So root down through the forearms, melt the shoulders down the back. Follow the breath. Breathe. Melt shoulders down. Plant through the palms and start to extend through the arms. Again, breathing. You're like, we get it, Rosie. Breathe. And then slowly lower everything down. You wouldn't believe the amount of students I have that just hold their breath. And then plant through the palms, tuck through the toes, draw the elbows in, kneecaps are lifted, push the earth away from you, and then come all the way back. Downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in. And then exhale out through the mouth. Slowly walk the feet to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Big toe bones to touch. Dip and sweep, find your chair again. Now come straight to the balls of the feet. Like you're sliding down a wall, slowly lower all the way down towards the floor. Really nice. Stay on the balls of the feet. Now walk the hands over to the right. And then see if you can arc through that side body. So take the right hand to the floor. I'll face you. Right hand to the floor and just arc. Lovely. And then take it around. Stay on the balls of the feet. It's not easy though. And then arc it around. Ooh, you'll find your feet wobbling a little bit. And then slowly come back around. Now, option to stay there. Option to take the hands over to the right. Make a little shelf with the left hand. I probably need to demo this from the other side. So I'm making a little shelf. And then that hand is out to the right. And I'm lifting up. Oh, this is my dodgy side. One side supports us more than the other guy. So I'm flexing through my feet. I'm glancing forward. You can play with extending the legs, scissoring the legs. Go to where feels good for you. Or you skip the whole thing. It's your practice, no one else's. You could be like, bugger off, Rosie. I'm not doing that. I'm here to chill. I'm going to crack open some red wine in a minute. You do what feels good for you. You can play with the twist, or you can come to a nice juicy child's pose. Well done, Chris. Well done, Claire. And just have a play. And then when you're done on each side, come to a child's pose. But I reckon you're probably not done yet. So give it another go on the other side. We don't want to be lopsided for your Saturday evening. Lopsided bodies aren't the best. That's not the look we're going for. Not that this is about looks. Lovely, guys. And then slowly come all the way back to center when you're ready. And then melt the sit bones back. Come back into a child's pose. Looks like, Chris, you want to carry on all day. Feel free to. And then just melt the body down. Keep breathing. And then walk the hands up, tuck the toes behind you and take the sit bones towards the heels again. Take the palms and rotate them up from the lower back and just lean back a little bit. So you're making a C shape with the spine. Breathe. And then come back to center. Make sure the knees are hip width distance. We'll do the same with the knees high. So we won't come into full camel. We're going to inhale, find length through the side waist. And then exhale, take the head and neck back. So we're just countering what we've just done. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, take it back a little bit. Inhaling, lifting up, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, cover all the way back. Walk the hands forward. Take the knees in line with the hips. Take the forehead to the earth and just melt the muscles in the face. Just rock the forehead down a little bit. Coming into puppy pose, my absolute fave. God, love puppy pose. And then slowly snake the body forward, coming into Sphinx pose. Melt shoulder blades down the back. Draw the right arm in so it's parallel to the upper body. Bend through that left leg. Gaze behind you and just draw it towards you. Push the earth away from you with the right hand. Broaden through the collarbones. Breathe. and then slowly release. And then do the same on the other side. Draw the right arm in, bend through the right leg, draw that right leg in, push the earth away from you with the left hand. And then slowly release. Plant the palms underneath the shoulders, tuck through the toes, push the earth away from you and send it back to a downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. Exhaling. Option to roll through the dog to flush out the joints. Option to take a vinyasa. Option to stay as you are. Your time on the mat. Just in case I hadn't mentioned that yet. This is time for you. Really lovely, guys. And then inhale the right leg up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee towards the right wrist, settling in for pigeon. So draw the right foot towards the left wrist. That's it, really nice. Nice and tall in your pigeon. So nice, crown of the head, pulling you up towards the sky. Really lovely. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, melt the body down, just settle in for a pigeon on that right side, keeping that right foot flexed, keeping frontal hip points nice and square. And just honoring this side of your body. So just noticing how it feels. Notice the sensations in the body. No, there's no hierarchy. So go to where feels good for you. Just honor your body in this pose. Allow it to be as it is. Try not to change things too much. So come back to the breath and notice if the breath is indicating to you what it needs. That's what it does. So if the breath is trying to draw itself a little bit deeper, or if it's high into the chest, soften the body a little bit. It's trying to be closer to the thinking mind that way. So the breath is a clear indicator of everything that's going on in your life. It resonates in the breath, but we can switch that up. So just notice the breath and just remind yourself that you're safe. Any anxiety often comes from a feeling of being unsafe. So just tell yourself that you're safe. I am safe. I am safe. And just nurture the body in this pose. And then when you're ready, super slowly start to walk the hands back up, taking the weight onto that right foot and drawing the left leg around. Flex through the left foot, take a little twist over that left foot, take a big inhale, and then exhale, hinge at the hips and start to take a nice forward fold over that left leg. Now you can take a little twist on each side, or you can just take a forward fold. Now go easy. You don't need, start at the easier end of the spectrum, so we'll be holding it for a little bit. Don't try and force your way into anything. And then slowly walk the hands back up. Take the right hand behind you, come to the right shin, and extend the left arm alongside the ear. Full body stretch. Freestyle back bend, and then slowly take it back around. Extend the left leg behind you, plant through the palms, tuck through the back toe, and send it back, downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa, option to roll through the dog. Option to chill. Always option to chill. I should probably give that as an option first, really, shouldn't I? Take a big breath in. Exhaling. One more big breath in. Exhale, inhale, lift the left leg up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the left knee to the left wrist, settling in for pigeon on the other side. Grow through the crown of the head. Be nice and long here. Take a big inhale and then exhale, melt the body down towards the earth. Lovely. Hinging at the hips and not at the waist. Melt the body down. Notice how it feels in this pose. So we've done a lot of internal rotating of the hips in this practice. It's all been an internal rotation. So now we're just countering that with an external. So it might feel a little bit tighter than it might usually. So don't judge yourself. Just notice your body's been working super hard. It's been being pulled and pushed in lots of different directions, and it's settling into itself now. It likes it. It enjoys that, but you need to just let it know that it's safe. Close into the eyes. If you can take the forehead to the earth, just rock the forehead from side to side. Soften the face, unhinge the jaw. Just be. You're in being mode, not doing mode. Remember, human beings, not human doings. And then slowly, when you're ready, start to walk the hands back up. Take the left sit bone down and extend the right leg in front of you. So it's like you're in tree, but on the floor. Start to walk the hands over to the right, flex through the right foot, grow through the crown of the head. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, melt the body down. Breathe. Again, softening into that. Notice the difference between each side of the body. Just allow for it to be. And if any emotions come up for you, which they do sometimes in yoga, because we're shifting energy in the body, then just lean into them. Try not to resist them. And then walk the hands back up. Take the left hand behind you, lift up onto that left shin and extend that right arm alongside the ear, freestyle back bend. And then slowly come back down. Let's rewind, take that right leg back, plant through the palms and step it back. Downward facing dog. Let's inhale, track forward to a plank position. Take the left hand underneath the face, roll onto the knife edge of the left foot. Inhale the right hand high, come to Vashisthasana. Now step the right foot behind you, so onto the right side of the mat, and then lift the hips up, extend the right arm back. Find your wild thing, breathe. Stretch through the core and the heart, and then slowly come all the way back around. Option to shift through a vinyasa if you're nuts. Option to stay in your plank. Come back to plank, right hand underneath the face, roll to the knife edge of the right foot. Inhaling, left hand reaches high, lift up through the sides of the waist, and then drop that left foot behind you, come to the ball of the left foot, stretch through the core, stretch through the heart, let the head go, find your wild thing on the other side, and then slowly come all the way back around. Find your downward facing dog, take the knees to the floor, and then send the sit bones back in space and extend through the legs, flex through the feet, draw the arms in front of you, hug lower belly in, and super slowly with control, start to lower all the way down towards the floor from here. Breathing. Really nice, guys. Hug knees into the chest and just wrap the peace fingers around the big toes and draw the knees towards the armpit. Find happy baby. And then the last cue for happy baby is to lift up the left side of the mouth and then the right side of the mouth. Happy babies. Oh my God, I bet some of you just want to kill me right now, hey? So just keep rocking from side to side, just massaging out the lumbar spine. Flex through both feet. Keep breathing. And then slowly lower the legs down, extend through the legs, hug the right leg in towards the chest. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and draw the left hand to the outside of the right leg and draw the right leg over to the left. God, it's the end of the practice now, it's fine. Melt the shoulders into the earth and gaze over to the right. Breathe into that right rib cage. Close into the eyes. Follow the breath. slowly come all the way back up. And then hug the left knee into the chest and extend the right leg. Take the right hand to the outside of the left leg and then draw it onto the right side. Hey, I got it right that time. Melt the shoulder blades into the earth. And then breathe into the space in between the ribs as well as the ribs themselves. Just be with your body. And then slowly release, come all the way back up. And then extend through both legs, dropping into your Shavasana. So grab any legs if you need them. Palms rotate up if you want to draw in energy. Palms rotate down if you want to ground. And maybe cover the eyes if you need to. And just notice that balance between effort and ease. There's a lot of effort required for the ease of the practice because our mind wants to run away with us. So our minds are designed to protect us. We're designed to keep us alive, not to make us happy. So when there isn't anything around to be worried about, our mind tries to find things to worry about. And that's what quite often happens to people in Shavasana. So let's try and ignore the mind by being in the body. So just be very present with the body now. Release control of the breath and just let the body breathe you. So it's like the breath is cleansing the body, just washing the body, just setting it free a little bit. Feeling that integration. Just using these last few minutes of practice in complete silence, just to be you, to be your most authentic self. Slowly start to deepen the breath. Just start to become aware of the sounds around you, sensations in the body, and just get curious with those. And then start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then extend the arms alongside the ears. Take a full stretch. And then hug knees into the chest. When you're ready, give yourself a big squeeze. And just roll onto the right side of your body in your own time, just pausing, again, feeling that integration, feeling the residue of your movement, just working its magic on your body. Every muscle, every tissue, every ligament and every bone, every body part, feeling the benefits of what your wisdom has given it this evening. And then use your left hand to lead with the heart to guide you all the way up to a comfortable seated position, closing into the eyes, keeping the crown of the head nice and tall, sit bones rooting you down. Again, just a moment for introspection. Just get curious with the physical sensations in the body. How are you feeling energetically? And just reminding yourselves that in times of uncertainty, you can use it as a vehicle for positive change in your life. So where can you use these really strange times as a vehicle for positive change for you? And it's a really important time to consider what parts of normal, quote unquote, you need to be rushing back to as the light at the end of the tunnel gets introduced to us. So what parts of normal are worth rushing back to? And reminding yourself that when nothing is sure, anything is possible. Let's inhale, bring the hands in prayer above the head. Look up at the prayer. And then exhale, brushing the thumbs with the third eye, bringing the hands to heart center, bowing chin to chest. In gratitude for your mobility, your body, your practice, and all the teachers that come before you, whatever form they might take. Thank you guys. Namaste. Thank you guys. Sorry, there's a bit of background noise here today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rosie. That was lovely.
Thank you, Debbie. Always lovely to have you. Look at that gorgeous necklace. Where's that from? Is that a Kiwi jobby?
Yeah.
Hello. Good job I'm not seeing you in person. I'd want to steal it. Thank you,
somebody has to give it to you.
Take care. Lovely to see you, Gay.
Bye-bye, darling.
Thank you, Michael.
Take care.
Bye, Chris. Bye. Bye-bye.